Today, me and my friend are going to talk about an issue which is inflation, a problem in Malaysia. Hi, my name is Nurshada Vidya Mashofi.
Hi, my name is Risha Zajirna.
Hi, my name is Aileen Arena.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Imran Mustaqim.
The first one is how we want to clarify how the government policy combat the inflation using fiscal policy. Government policy can combat inflation using fiscal policy, which involves the use of government spending, taxation, and borrowing to influence the economy. Here are some ways in which fiscal policy can help combat inflation. The first one, reduce government spending. When inflation is high, the government can reduce its spending to lower demand for goods and services. This, in return, reduces the overall level of demand in the economy, which can help to lower prices and bring down inflation. Second, increase taxes. The government can also raise taxes to reduce demand for goods and services. Higher taxes mean that people have less money to spend on goods and services, which can help to lower demand and prices. The third one is implement price controls. The government can also impose price controls on certain goods and services to prevent excessive price increases. However, price controls can also lead to shortage and other unintended consequences, so they should be used with caution. The fourth one is increase interest rates. The government can also use monetary policy, such as increasing interest rates, to combat inflation. Higher interest rates make it more expensive to borrow money, which can help to reduce demand for goods and services and bring down prices. The fifth one is promote wage controls. The government can also implement wage controls to prevent excessive wage increases that could contribute to inflation. However, wage controls can also lead to labor shortage and other unintended consequences, so they should be used with caution. Overall, fiscal policy can be an effective tool for combating inflation when used in a targeted and strategic way. However, it's important for policymakers to carefully consider the potential consequences of their actions and to work collaboratively with other branches of government and stakeholders in the private sector to ensure that policies are implemented in a way that is both effective and equitable for all members of society.
Demand pull inflation. Demand pull inflation occurs when there is an excessive increase in demand for goods and services, leading to a shortage of supplies and subsequent rises in price. This type of inflation is driven by factors that increase demand, such as increase in consumer spending, a decrease in interest rate, or an expansionary fiscal policy. When demand exceeds supply, prices begin to rise and business seek to take advantage of the increased demand. This can lead to a vicious cycle of rising prices as consumers expect higher prices and adjust their purchasing behavior accordingly.
Next, I will explain to discuss two types of inflation. Cost push inflation. Cost push inflation is occur when there is an excessive increase in the cost of producing goods and services, leading to a subsequent rise in prices. This type of inflation is driven by factors that increase production costs, such as higher raw material prices, higher labor costs, or higher energy costs. When production costs rise, businesses may pass this cost on to consumers in the form of higher prices. This can lead to a vicious cycle of rising prices as consumers expect higher prices and adjust their purchasing behavior accordingly. However, cost push inflation can also lead to lower profit for businesses as they may struggle to absorb the higher costs. In some cases, this can lead to a reduction in production or even business closure as companies are unable to compete with lower cost competitors or import substitute.
Summary of problem scenario. Today we discuss two types of inflation. demand pull inflation and cost push inflation. Demand pull inflation occurs when there is an excessive increase in demand for goods and services, leading to a shortage of supply and a subsequent rise in prices. Cost push inflation, on the other hand, occurs when there is an excessive increase in the cost of producing goods and services, leading to a subsequent rise in prices. The government can combat inflation using fiscal policy, which involves the use of government spending, taxation, and borrowing to influence the economy. Reducing government spending, increasing taxes, implementing price controls, increasing interest rates, and promoting wage controls are some ways in which fiscal policy can help combat inflation. However, policymakers must carefully consider the potential consequences of their actions and work collaboratively with other branches of government and stakeholders in the private sector to ensure that policies are implemented in a way that is both effective and equitable for all members of society. We hope you found today's session informative and engaging. Remember to always stay updated with the latest economic trends and policies to make informed decisions. Until next time, goodbye.